Alrighty guys, let me show y'all what I'm up against. I'm getting ready to replace this transmission. Oh, let me tell you an incident that almost brought me to tears. Okay, as you can see, the exhaust has to come off. Alright, that's the only way you're going to gain access to the trans to get it out. Now, if the exhaust has to come off, that means it has to come off from the manifold, right? So, what I did last night was soak the bolts with rust penetration. Okay, but guys, when I go up here to remove the bolts, they just continue to turn. Yes, the other end is turning too. Oh, I almost cried, guys. Now let me show you. It's happening on both sides. Let me show you what I end up doing, or what my other option. Let me show you plan B. Hold tight. All right, guys. Like I said, that is a mechanic worst nightmare. Okay, when you're taking exhaust bolts off and the bolt just continue to turn it, meaning the upper nut is just turning with it, guys. Thank goodness this is a Wrangler. Okay, oh my goodness, I almost cried. But now my other option is, of course, go under the fender well, because once you remove this cover, look what you're gonna see. Ta-da! Yes, guys. So with this cover out the way, I'm gonna end up needing two people, right? Because I can get a wrench on the nut and have somebody go under there and turn the bolt while it come off. But God, I was about to cry. Could you imagine if this was one of those other vehicles where you can't even gain access to it? That's why it is crucial, man. These car makers keep this kind of stuff in mind. Now there was a little clip on here that's supposed to hold that nut in place while you turn the other end, but over time corrosion will build up and all of that is out the window, guys. So to make this easier, I'm just gonna take this cover off, at least try to get it off, and go find me a helper or somebody to get that off. Oh my goodness. Transmission I'm about to replace. Did I show y'all the transmission? This is a 42 RE, guys. Hold tight. Alright, as you can see, this is a 42 RE, guys. It has some internal problems going on. The fluid is burnt, and we not into trying to repair it. Back in the day, I would yank it out, overhaul it. No big deal. And as you can see, it's attached, a transfer case attached to it, so it's a forward drive, which means there's a lot of stuff has to be unbolted. Now let me show y'all what they got me to put in. All right, I'm not too happy about it, but what can I do? Oh my goodness, guys, this is a salvage yard transmission. I don't know the condition of it. At this point, neither do I care. Okay, now I assume you get what you pay for, guys. So who am I to get angry because somebody couldn't afford a new one? All right, so JT, suck it up and do what you're being paid to do. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I have no idea this transmission any good. Okay, yes, it do have the extension housing that's there in place for the transfer case, but again, that's extra work to get that transfer case off. So I hope they factor that in as far as what they charge to get it done. All right, guys, let me go back to this Wrangler. We got to get these bolts off. Let me show y'all plan B as far as how I'm gonna proceed with this. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I got the cover off, and from the looks of it, this angle I will not need a helper, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna stick my air wrench right here and a wrench on here and remove them that way. So whew, thank you. And then I can unplug the O2 sensor from this angle also. Alright, so let me grab, what is that, 916? Yes, thank goodness. I'm glad this worked out, because I was highly upset. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so here we are. Plan B is not even freaking working. So you know what? Enough is enough. I'm about to cut this off. Because the bolts, this is stripping. Okay, this is like a 916. I need a good 916 6-point. And this is so freaking tight. I don't understand this. But it's Cut City, man. I'm about to grab my Zig wheel. I gotta get it off in order to proceed. That's a shame. In order to replace the transmission, this is my hurdle right now. Go and freaking figure. Alright, well, no sense crying about it, JT. Do what you gotta do. Alright, guys. Let me see what I have a good angle. From this angle, ooh, that's gonna be a close, ooh, even tighter angle. I don't know, guys. Alright, I gotta figure out something. Damn. So sick of. Gotta get out of this, guys. This is driving me cuckoo. This O2 sensor is in my way. If I go from here, bzz, yeah, I can get it from this angle. Bzz, yep. And this stupid shield right here is preventing me from getting to this angle. But if this shield is not there, yes. Yes. All right, guys. Hold tight. Alright guys, so it looked like plan C turned out to be the better option. Alright, I had to end up cutting it off. Okay, it's just locked. It's just locked to this nut and I couldn't freaking get out. Guys, wear safety. I should have some gloves on, so don't do like I'm doing. Please wear some gloves. Look, that thread was all wiped up anyway. So now that you see what I had to do, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other side and try to finish this job, guys. Just wanted y'all to see. If there's a plan A, there obviously has to be a plan B, or there should be, because plan A may not always work. And of course, plan A is the regular way, the normal way that it should be done, but it doesn't always work that way on older model cars, guys. All right, so I have a lot of work to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.